Well, violence at any age can be devastating to families, but when it happens among youth, the impact still can be detrimental. That's why a group sat down to discuss keeping young people alive and out of prison. News Channel 6's Autumn Johnson has the story. And Autumn, you had a chance to go down there and listen to different speakers talk about saving youth in our community.
I did, Renetta, and organizers of Prison to Power held a Save Our Youth event at the Bernie Ward Community Center this evening to try to help prevent youth crimes.
Then I heard about the crime that's going on here. I said, man, this needs to be the next stop that I go make a difference.
Kent Osbourn turned his life around from crime and years in prison at an early age, and now he's using his story to inspire teenagers and keep them from walking in his shoes.
We have a lot of stuff that goes on in the community with our youth, and we want to be able to save them before it's too late.
The event marks the second stop of the Prison to Power Save Our Youth tour launched by Osbourn. He tells us he wants to spread awareness to kids in the community to make the right choices with hopes of keeping them out of prison.
I'm on a different mission, and my mission now is to save as many youth that I can by using my story and using my testimony to share what I've been through so they won't make the same mistakes that I've made.
People of all ages in the area crowded in to listen to speakers who have been in jail or know someone who has been locked up. One mother says she partnered with Osbourn after her son and nephew were arrested.
My son also received 25 years in prison, so at the age of 19. And my nephew received 15 at the age of 17. So I thought this was a good thing to do.
A student we spoke with at the event says he thought it was important to share his story at the event because other young people might relate to him.
I saw that the main goal of this event was to save our youth. And when I looked at the lineup, the people that were supposed to be speaking, they were all adults. And I knew that there needed to be that youth advocate who could reach out to people, his peers on the same level. So I decided that I wanted to speak at this event for that reason.
The tour is going city to city to make a difference. The next stop will take place in Savannah. Kent Osbourn is also sharing his story through his book, Prison to Power. Back to you.